Hey everybody and welcome to Northernlion Tries 2-Point Hospital. There must be some mistake. Was this video supposed to come out in 2018 when 2-Point Hospital came out? No. It's supposed to come out right now because, you know, here's how Northernlion Tries game selection and talent scouting works. We play stuff that is coming out, we play stuff that's recently come out, and if nothing really recently seems to fit the bill, or we're in a little bit of a dearth, if you will, a little bit of a valley as far as what I consider to be interesting new releases that are appropriate for this series, we check out some stuff that maybe we missed ages ago. Like we checked out Death's Gambit. That's the name of the game. I didn't break eye contact. I knew it was up there. 2-Point Hospital we're checking out for essentially the same reason. I heard it's good. It's on Game Pass now, which means it's free if you pay the subscription fee, which is not really free. But if you're already paying the subscription fee, then you already paid for. You know what I mean? You get the idea. This is, as I understand it, a tycoon game themed around the medical field. I know it's very well respected. HC Justin in particular said 2-point rules. So you know what? I thought now was a good time to check it out. Sure, Microsoft, I will allow this app to access my Xbox Live profile data. By all means. And I will start a new game.
At 2-Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body.
I don't think that's what a turtle head is.
Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2-Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you.
So legitimately,
Golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Embarrassingly enough, I actually thought this was like a real hospital simulator until literally 35 seconds ago. Now I realize it's got a little bit of comedy to it as well. That's fine. I can get down with laughing. I like to laugh sometimes. Welcome to 2-Point County. I'm Albert Crank. I'll be your trusty advisor on this journey. This is Hogsport, and here's your first hospital. Click on it to get started. Well, your mom lets you have 2 hospitals? Alright, let's do it. Begin your career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basics of the job by establishing your first hospital. I'm ready. I like a game where you run a business, and like, normally is not necessarily my thing in the real world, to be honest with you, but something about the lack of consequences in the digital world, I'm very for it. Are you ready to start building your first hospital? Why not? First things first, you probably want to look around. You can move the cursor. You can use WASD. You can hold the right mouse button. Look at that. We did it, Albert. How many times have I done that exact tutorial in Northernlion Tries now? It's got to be at least 30 times. The hospital will need a reception. Let's build a reception desk near the entrance. Items. Reception. I gotta be honest with you. Rotate item. Use Z and X. Okay. I gotta be honest, $1,000 for a reception desk actually seems like a pretty sweet deal. That doesn't seem that outlandish for the medical industry. How about that? How does that look? Now we'll need an assistant to run reception. Click on the hire button and hire an assistant. Sarah Pyramid will cost us $15,000, but I mean, look at her skills. She's got emotional intelligence, stamina training, and then 3 levels of customer service. Oh my god. What about you? Got 1 level of motivation. How much? We got 199,000. I'm gonna it's like ordering a wine at a fancy restaurant. We go with the middle tier. Because the low tier is like, it makes you look cheap, and the high tier is like, come on, I don't want to be making payments on this thing for the rest of my life. Okay. Employment reference, cheese for brains? Sure, that sounds good. Drop them near reception. There you go. Problem solved. Alright, we've done it. We've got a hospital. All we need now is a billing department. Alright, we need a GP's office. For a GP, if you're not familiar, is also known as a family doctor in other parts of the world. Patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. They will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or require further diagnosis. To build a room, click on the Rooms button and pick one from the list. Okay. So, a GP's office. Minimum size 3x3 with a door, office desk, and filing cabinet. Feels like Prison Architect. Oh, but it's got the lines on the ground. Let's go. Alright. Then we need a door. Let's just put that right here. An office desk. And, trying to... Yeah, you know, honestly, that's fine. And then a filing cabinet. Usually you'll just put that back in the corner like so. And then click on the green tick. Done. Look at that. Carpeted doctor's office. Ew! Now we need a doctor to run the office, of course. Let's just go with, you know, the middle tier strat again. Which would actually be Chloe in this case. Increased 10% treatment skills. What do you have? Increased diagnosis skills. That's a little expensive. Alright, welcome, Chloe. Good news, our hospital is now open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. After they register at reception, they'll be sent to the GP for diagnosis. Alright. We're open for business. If you build it, they will come. Sorry, I have to rotate the camera. We also have to pitch the camera. There you go. How do you feel about that? He's done it. Alright, next step. Diagnose a patient. Oh, here we go. Amber Panther. What's wrong with you?
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio.
You seem okay. Oh wait, feeling.
Music and news to the whole of 2 Point County. And if you're listening to us from the newly
Here we go.
opened hospital, just turn up that volume because nothing drowns out the sound of sick people like the voice of a world-class DJ.
Pharmacy required.
Coming up next, 42 hours of music from the background band. Enjoy.
I appreciate that, thank you. And please never speak again. We diagnosed our first patient. Looks like we'll need to build a pharmacy to treat the patient. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, grout. Grout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medication is effective, unlike earlier times when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver. You know, that grout is like, it's the stuff that you use to hold bathroom tiles together and make them look nicer. It's very similar in verbiage to gout, as I'm sure you can understand. Alright, get patient to wait, and then build a pharmacy. I don't know if we have a minimum size on a pharmacy. Let's put the pharmacy... Honestly, we'll probably put, like, waiting, like, chairs over there. But you don't need to be back in the hospital in order to appreciate the pharmacy. You know what I mean? Like, you can just walk out and then go to the pharmacy. So we'll put a door right there. And a drug mixer. Sure, this... seems appropriate. And then we're good? Are we good on this? We're good on this. There you go. A pharmacy has been established, and we will also hire a nurse. Stephanie Nutt, sight on scene. I do not need any more qualifications than that. Okay, here we go. Now we have everything we need to diagnose and cure a simple illness. Let's see if our staff are up to the task. What are you doing over here? You're not supposed to go to the drug mixer. That's for the nurse. We got a grout antibiotic. A grout antibiotic for Amber. Look at that. Coming right up. Right out of the Coca-Cola freestyle machine. Oh, excuse me, I asked for almond milk in my medicine. Look at that, we even got an achievement. Well done, we've cured our first patient. We've earned some money. And the hospital's reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. Look, you might think that's ridiculous. Even in Canada, you know, I look up reviews if we have to go to an emergency room or, an after-hours clinic or something like that. I can understand this. Continue diagnosing and keep the money coming in. All right.
We've just cured our
Hospital reputation increases with each patient you diagnose and treat. Alright, what's your problem? Estimated chance of cure, 100%. That's pretty good. Yo, they're walking on sunshine. Now that you've got some expensive machinery, we should think about looking after it. Hire a janitor to maintain machines. Also, you might want some fire extinguishers. Okay. Hire a janitor. You can't see my objectives. I'll just keep you abreast of the objectives. So, Bert, I'm gonna hire you. Welcome. And then place 2 fire extinguishers. You know what? Let's put 1 fire extinguisher around the expensive machinery. Right here. And we'll put 1 in the GP's office. Janitors will be called to repair a machine when its maintenance level falls below 50%. You can also request that a janitor repair it immediately through the item menu. Sure. Sure. Alright, dude, honestly, it seems very, very accessible so far. You know, UI and UX is a huge deal. In a game like this where there's so many things going on, it seems like they did a very good job of it, honestly. Patients will get bored, hungry, and thirsty over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food and drinks, and a comfy seat. Okay, make a nice waiting room for your patients. Of course. Of course. What do people like in a waiting room? It's very simple. It's the most simple thing in the world. Couple of benches and enough space between the benches that you don't feel like, you know, you're catching something from the other people that are in the hospital. And then you're gonna need a drink machine. We'll just place that right over here, if you don't mind. Well, you know what? If we're gonna do it, we should really put the drink and the snack machine pretty much side by side. I don't know if we should cover the windows. So, you know, it looks a little spotty here, and we might need a bigger waiting room eventually, but I don't want to cover the window. The window's nice, right? And then, you know what? These are cheap. Let's put 2 garbage cans down right here. And then, tell you what, a little plant. Really? Really, we can't fit it. Okay. What about a leaflet stand? Just really anything for entertainment. Jasmine Odyssey photo. There you go. Does that tickle your fancy? Leaflet stand, $200. Are you insane? Well, now I've done it. Now I've done it, haven't I? You know what? Oh, dude, it'll totally fit. I'm just bad. Oh, no, it'll only fit there. Ah, whatever, you know. It'll do. We're playing 2 Point Hospital, not, you know, Debbie Travis Painted House. Close this, please. Thank you. Oh, no, I still need to place a leaflet stand. I apologize. We do need to place a leaflet stand. In that case, we'll place it here, so that you can't miss it. Or we'll place it... I don't know, dude. Just put it in front of the window, you know? If you want to pick up an item, hover over it, then quickly... or click and hold the left mouse button. Look at that. Some of the easiest money ever made. We got 2 new emails. Done. Mark is red. Mark is red. Staff energy and breaks. Staff get tired as they work and will eventually go on break. A staff room will help them relax and return to work energized. Drinks and snacks will keep them happy too. If you make a room larger and fill it with interesting items, it will be considered more prestigious. People using a high prestige room will become happier. A nice staff room will also help staff regain energy faster. Alright. I mean, we've got like 6 employees, but sure, I guess I'll spend my whole stack on making them happy right off the bat. So I think, like, why not have the staff room connect to, like, a couple of offices back here? I don't know if it has to be this big, but let's send it, you know what I mean? We'll put another, like, office here, so why don't we put the staff room door right there? Then we need a sofa. Let's not make them walk too far.
Please eat food the traditional way.
Is that it? We some snack. They want snacks and drinks. I think it's criminal we're making the doctors and nurses and janitorial staff pay for their own snacks here, but so be it. It is what it is, I guess. You know what? I'll toss you a couple of plants. Excuse me, sir. You're walking through my blueprints right now. And you know what? Why don't we throw in... Oh, I didn't mean to place that second one. into the... Well, you know what? Let's just move it over here. That's fine. I already bought it. And you should move back one. Otherwise, people will get very mad. Just a few garbage cans. There you go. And meanwhile, the hospital is just rolling right here. Staff room is complete. And then I just want to see... Oh, staff will head to a staff room when they're on break. Of course. Can I place another door? Oh, you're not going to let me place a door, are you? You're not going to let... Okay, well, that's what I get. I thought I was doing some cool stuff, but that's fine. Drinks and snacks are great for people, keeping people happy, but they can lead to littering if there's no bins nearby. You might want to invest in some garbage cans and also a bathroom. Well, I've already placed enough bins. Okay, build a toilet. Easy. Rooms, toilets. Well, the number one rule of business is you have to put your bathroom in a place where it's almost unseeable. That way, you have to go, oh, excuse me, where's the bathroom? And then the staff looks at you like you got 6 heads. And they go, it's down the maintenance hallway. You turn left, you go through a screen door. Now you're in the alley outside. You turn to your right, walk to the end of the alley, open the door to the hotel, go up to the 8th floor, and there's the bathroom. Okay, so we're just gonna make a little tiny private bathroom here. Because, hey, you know... We're not made of money. Yet. Look at that. Two private stalls. I think that's acceptable. Probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to put a sink in there. Hold on. And if we got 2 toilets, let's even have 2 sinks. And then we'll put 1 hand dryer. Because, you know, that's annoying. I like it. No. But you know what? Put another hand dryer here. If possible. I finally have the opportunity to build my ideal bathroom. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's a little tight, but, you know, we could be in a major metropolitan area here. Well, so far, I'm having a good time. I see it... We're not really... We've barely gotten into it, but I see it as a very sticky game. I can understand why people, you know, like this a lot and have played a bunch of it. There's just something about a tycoon game, you know? It's almost like playing an incremental game, where you get, you know, you're like, oh, I just need another $10 so I can get to this new milestone. You get the new milestone, you place your roller coaster, then demand goes up slightly. Oh, to deal with this demand, I gotta build new facilities. You get the money to build the new facilities. Then you're like, oh, I'm so close to building the next new thing, and you just keep it going. We may need to build a new diagnosis room. If a GP isn't certain, they will send a patient for further diagnosis. Okay. Okay, understood. I understand. I'm hip. I'm with it. As you expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases. A larger hospital attracts more patients. Queues may start to get long. We may need to build more GP's office and other rooms. Hire more staff. Look out for queue warnings above rooms. You can also hover over a room to see people queuing for it.
You know, I've been humming that tune to myself all...
Excuse me, I thought there were 48 hours of background noise coming. Get hospital to level 3. I honestly think if we just speed up time, we will get our hospital to level 3 with our present capabilities. Doesn't seem like we really have a problem here from a queue standpoint. So I'm not going to overspend. It's the worst thing you could do right now. So, what's your problem? Further diagnosis required. Okay. So we need a general diagnosis room, I believe. No. Remove this. Yeah. This is not good enough. General diagnosis. No. Where am I gonna put general diagnosis? Obviously, we can't put it on that side because I put the world's worst door down. 3x3 will work. Let's do 4x3. Just looks nicer. Okay, why don't you go ahead and enter here. We need an easy scan, of course. Everybody's got one of these. We need an examination table. But come on. Come on. A window? Sure. Raise the prestige and also remove all of your privacy. How about this? Put a little fire extinguisher in here. We're raising prestige, baby, okay? We're raising prestige. Look at that. One Jasmine photo. That helps out. Little garbage can. Always gonna need a filing cabinet. That's good enough. Well done. The hospital level is increased. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, but well, hold on. We need, there's no dang doctor here, dude. Ward unlocked. So we're gonna need to hire a doctor. Let's go with Emily Fossil. Likes to argue. That's good. What the heck is right arm fast medium? I don't know. That's a scary thought. Doctor cannot work in general diagnosis. Hey, Emily, if I can figure out how to do it, you're fired. I'm sorry. She's out. Who can work in general diagnosis then? Do you have to... Oh. Yeah, maybe you have to be at this level? Hold on, ability. Oh, that's just the sorting feature. I mean, let's try it. We're just playing the tutorial here. She's a senior consultant. Cannot work in general diagnosis. There's a peculiar new illness in town, lightheadedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. We may also need another GP's office and some more staff to keep on top of things. Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm not going to fire the person we just hired. Instead, I will just... Because she's great, you know, and we already paid the price. So we will get another GP's office. And it's just gonna look hideous, and I apologize for that, okay? She'll get a desk. You know she's getting a filing cabinet. We'll send it. And then, hold on. You? Guess what? You work in this office now. We need to hire one more nurse. That's not an issue. A little rich for my blood. Look, you know, this isn't a charity thing. This is people's lives we're dealing with. It's a business. Okay, play normal speed for a bit. What are you doing? Nurse? Is this room staffed by nurses? Really? Let me look at this. Staff nurse. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. Earned $15,000, $15,000 remaining. We might need a ward. But as of yet, I think we're okay. We could probably go a little bit faster here. Hospital's almost at level 4. We have diagnosed a patient with bed face, but it requires a ward for treatment. Okay. You have bed face? Is that your thing? No, you're cured. Probably somebody that just got... Yeah. Their mood is not bad, though. Bed face. A quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle. Doctors recommend always using a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. That's just good advice in general, to be honest with you. So you know what? As we continue the absolute worst layout in human history, really, like, quite clearly, just no effort whatsoever was put into, you know, the architectural design of this location. If you'll excuse me, please put the privacy curtain here. There you go. Are we good? I think we're good. I don't think... I mean, I guess this is just one big hallway. It's not that bad, right? Wards can also be used for diagnosis. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Add multiple beds to a ward to deal with more than one patient at a time. Oh, baby. Okay. Well, in that case... I mean, we were doing private rooms here. I guess I should have just... No, I do not want a turtle head poster. Thank you for asking. I guess I should have just put 2 beds in there, but it is what it is. Alright, hire... oh my... Dude, the nurses are so expensive. Let's hire Tobias Hurricane to staff the ward. It is a great name. How are our profits doing today?
The endearing
We're still making 12 grand daily. I can live with that. Oh, you're waiting to get into the ward. I understand why you would do that. Can I really not add a bed to a room after I've done it? Doesn't appear so. I wonder if there's like a room editing option that I'm not, yeah, for example, clicking on that item button right there. And we're really gonna pack them in like sardines here. If possible. Well, you know what? Hold on. Why don't we edit the room then? Can we make it larger? Oh, baby! There you go. And then... Let's make it one wider as well. So hold on. It's gonna take a second. Also, this guy is ascending. It's the Rapture. Get ready. We're making miracles happen. There you go. Really good use of all the space available. What do you mean money? What do you mean money? What do you mean money? It's taxpayer funded. Not reachable. Okay, that's fine. It's much better. It's much better. Do you want to sell 5 invalid items for $0? Sure. I guess there was no place for them to be put. But you know what? Let's... It was a little weird. But let's try it again. Oh, you know what? We probably have to have them slightly further apart so people can actually walk. So this thing, I think you should sell your bed. Or you can just pick it up. We don't need to... We're not trying to become a Fortnite streamer. We don't need to sell our bed. And then, like... Hold on. Hold on. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing right there. Excuse me. Tobias Hurricane. This is your ward? Yeah. Get back to work. Put on your work boots and your respirator. What's your problem? Oh, you're on return to work duty right now. There's nobody at the front desk. They're on break. We lost 24 grand today, dude. Yeah, okay. I know you're like, I really want to get my thing diagnosed. Yeah, well, unfortunately, you know, the people need to rest, dude. Just relax yourself. I don't see what you're so bent out of shape about. We just built the Jeff Bezos Memorial Ward over here. Can't afford to hire any more staff. I'm a little, I'm not flush right now. The 2 Point Health Ministry is keen to recognize the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organization. Not only does each star come with rewards, but it'll allow us to establish new hospitals. Alright, let's go until we can get to that star, hopefully. Assuming it doesn't take too long. Alrighty. Cure 3 patients with lightheadedness. We've cured 10 patients. Each cure boosts our reputation. I'm familiar with this. I gotta tell you, this hospital, lightheadedness. I get it. Their head is a light bulb. I gotta say, we got a fully functioning kind of setup right here. I'm not feeling too bad about this. We could use a second drug mixer. People are waiting. But honestly, look. Nobody likes to wait. Deluxe clinic required. Okay. But if you have to wait 15 minutes to pick up your drugs, welcome to the human condition, you know? That's not an abnormal situation. Alright, so here's our deluxe clinic. We need one of these machines, which looks like the thing they use in Willy Wonka to determine if Veruca salt is a bad egg. Ha ha ha, he said egg. And that's good to go? There you go, dude. Let's send... You know what? We should probably put a fire extinguisher in there. Something about that machine looks a little spooky to me. So there you go. Oh, but you need a freaking doctor, dude. You need a freaking doctor to run it. Ace Fudge. There you go. All right. Dude, this seems really good. No surprise to anyone. Really, this is almost more of like an awareness video that it's now on Game Pass. I believe it's also on Switch now, which is another, probably the reason that it came to Game Pass for free is almost as like a lateral like marketing move to advertise the Switch release as well. Hospital reputation is now good. This will attract even more patients and staff. Well, yeah, we're the only one that can give you a head transplant, and we'll recycle the light bulbs. We'll recycle the light bulbs. We care about the environment here. Okay, we need to cure one more patient with lightheadedness, please. New illness, bogwarts discovered. A rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs or with witchcraft. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, misery guts. Chronic grumpiness due to a nihilistic semicolon. It's a grammar joke, dude. Come on, come on. I just need one more patient with lightheadedness. And then I can move on to a 1-star hospital. Hey, come on in, you freaking light bulb heads. What are you waiting for? Now he's gonna get a light bulb head. And our doctor's gonna be out here looking at the window or something. He does not have a light bulb head. Fair enough. You ever wonder, like, the thing that, and this, other people have commented upon this before. Why does it take so long to see a doctor? Because you're in Canada. But no, I've seen this in American media as well. You got a 1 p.m. appointment for the doctor. You go to the doctor's office. You say, hey, I'm here for my 1 p.m. appointment. It's 12:55. They go ahead, take a seat. We got a light bulb head, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a drill. You go take a seat. 1:15. They go, okay, why don't you go to the third door on your left? You go to the third door on your left. It's 1:15. You sit in the doctor's office waiting for the doctor until 1:30. The doctor comes in and goes, what's the problem? And you're like, I have, bronchitis. And they're like, just go home and get some sleep. I could have gotten that advice myself, dude. Look, I'm not besmirching the reputation of our great medical professionals. I understand you don't want to overprescribe antibiotics and contribute to the next super plague. But time is money. Oh, uh-oh, Baldy. Hey, we've done it. Lightheaded poster unlocked. Well, I think that's where we're gonna call it for here. Now, we did just barely scratch the surface, but again, it was nice to check out a game that people have been telling me to check out for quite some time. And are you sleeping in a hat, dude? What's wrong with you? He do be Myron, though. Yeah, check it out. It's free on Xbox Game Pass if you already subscribe, or you can pick it up for whatever its price is. I think it's normally $40, and it did just come out for Switch as well. So assuming it runs well, which I can't say with any kind of authority because I haven't played it, I could see this being a good little sit down, chill out on the couch or the airplane game, and before you know it, you've arrived in Miami for spring break. For now, though, thanks for watching. I'll put a link to the Steam page for 2 Point Hospital, because that's where everybody likes to look at games. But again, free on Game Pass, which is how I got it. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out the video a lot, which helps me out a lot. And of course, if you like what I'm doing, best way to support me on YouTube is to subscribe. We're doing great stuff in 2020 so far. We got great subscriber milestones set up. Hey, we're playing new games every single day. Why don't you click the big red button, the one that says subscribe, not the X in the top right corner. Unless you got something to do, in which case, go ahead. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. for a new one. See you then.